In Fractal Grove, gravity was a suggestion, a playful notion, not a rigid law. It was a place where the expected took a back seat to the extraordinary. Trees grew downwards, roots reaching for the sky, as if trying to tickle the heavens. They were inverted giants, their canopies a tapestry woven against the ground, leaves sweeping the ground in gentle, rhythmic patterns, creating a surreal dance between earth and sky. It was as if the forest was breathing in reverse. We walked backwards to move forwards, a peculiar custom born from the grove's unique physics. Trusting our feet more than our eyes, for sight could often deceive in this land of illusions and reversed realities. The path unfolded behind us, a testament to faith. The air was thick with echoes of conversations yet to happen, a symphony of future voices swirling around us. A child's laugh might ripple through the air, a joyful premonition of mirth to come. Hours before the joy actually arrived, a delightful paradox that painted our days with anticipation. Time was a river, flowing in unpredictable currents. Rivers flowed uphill, defying gravity's pull with a serene grace. Birds spiraled in the sky, dancing intricate patterns only they understood, and houses grew from seeds, blossoming into homes overnight. Doors opened with a thought, responding to the silent commands of our minds. Windows showed what your heart wished to see, reflecting not reality, but the deepest desires of your soul. We measured time by shifting scents, baked earth for midday, a warm, grounding aroma that signaled the sun's peak, jasmine for night, a sweet, intoxicating fragrance that ushered in dreams. Our lives were woven with strangeness and empathy, a tapestry of shared experiences and unspoken understanding. Each thread connected to another, strengthening the bonds of our community. We listened to future whispers, tuning our ears to the faint echoes of what was to come. Ready with comfort before sorrow arrived, offering solace before the first tear fell. This foresight was a kindness, a gentle hand guiding us through the labyrinth of time, teaching us to feel for others before the moment struck, fostering a deep sense of compassion within our hearts. We never questioned why our world was this way, never sought to unravel its mysteries. It simply was, a given, an undeniable truth woven into the fabric of our existence. And in its being, in its strange, inverted and empathetic existence, it was perfect. Lira was an artist who painted with sound and silence. Her canvases were walls of petrified wood, her colors the melodies and thoughts drifting through Fractal Grove. A melody became a streak of singing blue, a sad thought, a deep purple, a joyful memory, a burst of gold. Her murals were symphonies of emotion, each villager represented by the sound of their soul. The mural in the village center was their living history, but lately the colors faded, the sounds grew faint. A gray fog crept in, a color of forgetting. Lira felt her own memories blur. The magic of Fractal Grove was dimming, and her mural reflected its fading light. One evening, as the sky deepened into hues of twilight, the sun began to melt. It wasn't a fiery descent, but a slow, sorrowful surrender. It was dripping sorrowful light, like tears of gold onto the village nestled below. The light seemed to weep for something lost. Time felt broken, fractured like a shattered timepiece. The usual hum of moments faded, and the future whispers fell silent, leaving an unsettling stillness in the air. In the deepening twilight, as the last rays of the weeping sun faded, a flying fish appeared before Lira. It emerged from the shadows, a beacon of hope in the fading light. Its scales were not merely silver, but shimmering with all the colors of the night sky, reflecting the moonlight in a dazzling display. They shimmered like captured moons. In her mind, clear as a bell, it spoke. Time is a river, ever flowing, ever changing, but yours has become stagnant, forgotten how to flow. The natural course has been disrupted. The village caught in an endless loop, living only in the present and future, with no anchor to the past, had carelessly let precious memories fade, like mist dissipating in the morning sun. The melting sun, that weeping celestial body, was merely a symptom, a visible manifestation of this collective forgetting. To heal the village, to restore the flow of time, Lira must embark on a quest to find the source of time itself. She must delve into the depths of the past and remind the village of its story, its heritage, its very essence. With a flick of its iridescent tail, the fish pointed her towards the entrance to the Whispering Woods, a journey not outward into the world, but inward into the labyrinth of memory and self-discovery. Lira understood, with a clarity that resonated deep within her soul. Her art, her very being, must reconnect past, present, and future, weaving them together into a harmonious tapestry of existence. She had to paint not just with the colors of the present, but with the forgotten colors of yesterday and the vibrant hues of tomorrow. Drawn by an irresistible pull, Lira followed the glowing fish, deeper and deeper into the heart of the whispering woods. The air grew thick with anticipation, each step resonating with an unspoken promise of magic and mystery. It was a place where the very fabric of reality seemed to dissolve and reform with every passing moment. The familiar laws of nature bent and twisted, creating a landscape that was both breathtaking and unsettling. Soon the forest floor vanished beneath her feet, replaced by a soft, ethereal carpet of clouds. She walked on clouds, each step a gentle bounce into the unknown. Here, thoughts took shape around her, swirling like vibrant colors in the air. Ideas and emotions materialized as tangible forms, reflecting the landscape of her inner self. A rabbit of mist, shimmering with an otherworldly glow, appeared before her. This was Nimbus, her guide, an ethereal spirit of the woods. Nimbus led her through the swirling mists, showing her forgotten moments, glimpses of a past she had long since buried. Childhood joys, moments of pure, unadulterated happiness danced before her eyes, reminding her of the light she once carried. But there were also lost colors, hues that had faded from her life, leaving behind a sense of emptiness and longing. Finally, Nimbus led her to the Bazaar of Thoughts, a place whispered about in legends. It was a marketplace unlike any other, a vibrant hub where emotions were the currency, the lifeblood of every transaction. Here, merchants traded bottled laughter, capturing the fleeting essence of joy in delicate glass containers. Nostalgia, carefully preserved and sold to those seeking a comforting return to yesterday. And inspiration, bottled and sold to those seeking a spark of genius, a moment of creative fire. But Lira searched for something different, not for fleeting dreams or lingering fears. She sought the essence of time itself, the very thing that was slipping away from her village. Guided by an unwavering instinct, she moved past the cacophony of the marketplace, ignoring the tempting wares and the alluring calls of the vendors. She found her way to a silent merchant, cloaked in shadows, standing beside a dark, still pool. It was there, in the heart of the bazaar, that she finally found what she was looking for. A single, perfect drop of undiluted time, shimmering with an ancient power. To claim it, to possess this precious fragment of eternity, she had to trade her most cherished memories, the very essence of who she was. She had to give up the colors of her soul, the vibrant hues that painted her life. It was an impossible choice, a sacrifice that threatened to unravel her very being. But she thought of her fading village, of the people who depended on her, of the hope that flickered like a dying ember. With a heavy heart, but with unwavering resolve, she offered her memories, the most precious parts of herself, for the single shimmering drop of time. The merchant accepted, and the drop of time pulsed in Lira's palm. The dream world faded. She stood before her graying mural in Fractal Grove. Lira pressed the drop to the wall. Color and sound exploded outward. The mural transformed, blooming with lost memories and shared histories. Villagers saw their past painted in vibrant detail, forgotten friends, childhood laughter, first meetings. The mural became a living archive of their collective soul. The sun reformed in the sky, its light whole and new. The village's magic returned, brighter than before. Lira's sacrifice restored the flow of time and memory. In Fractal Grove, the impossible was possible once more.